Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I managed to get an Iceland shop. It's only a very small one, 25 items I think it was, mainly meat based. I commented and sort of said on my last video that I'm not finding the fresh food at the minute very good or good value for money from Iceland. I think the thing that's done it for me was the yogurts, the Onken yogurts, I think it is. The ones that Ava has, £1.95. Now, Ava will have them in two sittings. She'll have half with fruit and then half with fruit. And she can do that in a day. It's just, no, I'm finding that I'm spending nearly £6 on 3 of them for them to literally just go. If she has a full one of those yogurts, it's gone within the day. And in Aldi, they're around £1 or just over, so you can get 2 for the price of 1 from Aldi. So I did order some meat and stuff, a tiny bit of fresh meat, and then the rest is frozen. I spent £86, and that was including the delivery as well and the bagging fee, which they still charge you a bagging fee. But Iceland now don't do bags. So do you know when you order from Asda and they deliver it to your door and you've got to have your own bag for life or whatever sort of container that you need to take it out their crates yourself? Iceland are now doing it as well. So this is the first time that I've had it, and on the email it said, good news, your shopping is now bagless. And I'm thinking to myself, well, that's not good news, because I've just used all my bags for life on my rubbish because I ran out of normal bags. So do you remember when I said we took a load of stuff to the tip? Yeah, I used all my bag for life. So I'm now going to have to stop that. I mean, that was such a waste of money anyway. It was like two of the heron bags, the bags for life. It's like 2 for £1. And when I think of it like that, I think I took about 8 of them to the tip, which is not good. And I should have saved them, but I never. So right now, I have none. So I've just had to put all my shopping from Iceland. Luckily, it wasn't that much, because if it was normally what I order from there, it well would have been too much. I've just had to put it in my empty wash basket. I don't know why they're scrapping the bags, and if they are scrapping the bags, I don't know why they're still charging you for the bags. I get the delivery, but the packing of the bags, no, I'm sorry, you're not packing bags anymore. Stop charging me for it. Right, rant over. I don't really mind them charging for the bags, as in for packing them, that's fine. But I'm not actually getting the bags. So now I used to think, okay, you're charging me for the bags because I get to keep those bags. And granted, whether it be for rubbish or just for convenience to go at the back of the bin, I used to have a ton of them, and now I have none. I've got none whatsoever. So yeah, tell me what your thoughts is on that. For me, it's just an inconvenience. It really is. I would rather pay for the bags and have the bags there, because if I didn't want bags, I'd say I don't want bags. I wanted bags. But anyway, rant over. That's another thing. Right. So I stuck to a lot of the offers again. The 3 for £12, the 4 for £15 and 4 for £16. They were the offers that I got. So I got 2 of the beef quarter pounders. Our Taylor asked yesterday, have we got any burgers in, Mum? Because I really feel like a burger. Now everything that I got on here, plus more, was actually on the list that I was going to get yesterday. Now, yesterday's shopping, if it had come from Iceland, it would have been a much bigger haul than this. It was coming to about 160, I think it would have cost. So in hindsight, they've actually done me a favour by not allowing it to go through. As I say, yesterday, every time I got to check out, I'd try and pay, and it would sign me back out. So I don't know if it was just the funds were there, so I don't know if it was just an error on Iceland's side. But I tried multiple times, to the point that I ended up losing my delivery slot, because when you want same day delivery, you only get sort of just over 29 minutes to check out. And I tried and tried and tried and it wouldn't let me, so I just gave up. But in hindsight, they've done me a favour, because now I will go to Aldi either today or tomorrow, and I will top up there because it is much cheaper. So, and you also get 2 videos for the price of 1. So yeah, as I say, 4 burgers, £1/4 pound of beef burgers, and I got 2 packs of them, so there's 8. Then these are the only fresh items that I got. Now they do still pack fresh in the clear bags, so they'll pack your fresh meats in those still, but as for carrier bags, no, they're doing this new thing now. I also got 4 pork medallions times 2, so there's 8, so I can season them myself because I've got Chinese seasoning in there. I've also got oh, it's not teriyaki, char siu. I've got char siu pork seasoning in there as well. So I'm just going to season those myself. A little bit of mash, Yorkshire pudding, a little bit of veg, and you're done. Right, I got a quick butter basted chicken breast joint. I've got a pork one in there and I've got a gammon one, and then I've just got the chicken one as well. So there's a 3 meat roast there, probably for Sunday, to be honest. We want to go out on Sunday. We tend to have a drive to the lakes or Scotland even. We like just to get out in the car and then go for a walk and get the kids out, and especially with the weather seeming to be on the turn and it's feeling all spring. And so yeah, the plan would be to probably have some sort of a roast dinner for when we get back. Probably ends up working out to be a roast tea, but so long as the meats are quick, which they are with these, they are literally cooked within an hour and 5 minutes if you really wanted to air fry them, or an hour and 30 if you're doing it in the oven. Then I also got, let me try and find a deal. Where are you? There we go. So for a £5, you get 4 of the Holland meat and potato pies and a bag of the home style chips, for a £5, I suppose. I mean, I'll be honest, me and Chris will do 2 pies in each and a plate of chips, do some mushy peas or something with it, a bit of gravy. There's your tea. Then these, what I'm about to show you, these were 8 for £10. So Alpha Bites, I got 2 packs of them because the kids do actually still enjoy them, despite someone once telling me that they are literally little kids' teas, but all my teenagers love them still. And then I just added these onto them as well. Oh, again, as a quick tea. So I got 3 of the Chicago Town cheese. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. And then 3 of the pepperoni ones. So you literally got, I got 6 of them and 2 of the Alpha Bites, and it was, as I say, it was 8 for £10. 4 for 16, but I got a big bag of the thick Cumberland sausages, those ones, and a big bag of the Irish sausages as well. So that should see us through, obviously sausage and mash, or breakfast, obviously cook brekkie of a weekend. I also got some lean diced casserole pork, again just for throwing in, and I always try and get the lean. The last scouse I did, now I got these as well, because the last scouse I actually did, the amount of fat that was actually on the meat was, I didn't eat any of the meat. It was so much fat on the meat. I also got the lean diced beef, 2 bags of them. So the next time I do, if you look, hardly any, little tiny bits of fat. But at least next time I do a scouse or casserole, at least it's lean and I'll be able to eat it as well. Then I got lean beef meatballs. See, there's a theme. It's all lean. Oh, I know it and I didn't know it. Then I got 2 packs of the fish fillet strips. The salt and vinegar ones, which are actually really tasty and they do taste like it, and just the normal crispy ones. And then last but not least, I always get these and I'll do homemade kebabs. So it's just the biggest bag that they do of the chicken shawarma kebab meat, which is £7. And then the giant bag of the doner kebab meat, which does go a long way. It always, we as a family of 5 will always get 2 meals out of that bag. And there's, as I say, there's 5 of us. And we're not shy eaters. We enjoy our food. Hence why a lot of these videos are shopping hauls. Hence why I'm constantly topping up. But yeah, that was it. As I say, a lot of these are the pizzas, Alpha Bites, 8 for £10. The doner kebab meat and the chicken shawarma meat, they're not on offer. They are £10 for the doner kebab meat and £7 for the shawarma meat. The chips and the pies, that was a £5. And then the other ones are 3 for 12, 4 for 15 and 4 for 16. Couldn't tell you which is which, but yeah. So there you go. That is the video. I just want to say thank you to everyone who has already liked, subscribed, commented, basically is joining me on this little journey of posting these videos. I'm actually having a bit of a lazy day today. This is actually me jammies. I know which you prefer, whether it's, I know I've done a little house tour yesterday as well. So this is actually the day after doing the house tour video, the little house tour video, because there's other rooms, like I didn't show the bathroom because someone was in there, so I didn't show that. And I also didn't show the 3 kids' rooms. So there's still 4 houses that you haven't seen. 4 houses? Oh, hang on. Who do you think she is? There's still 4 rooms that you've not seen. Not 4 houses. Still 4. And then obviously there's the front garden, the back garden. It's not a big house by any stretch, but it's our little home. And as I say, I will show you. I know Ava's very proud of her room. As I say, she likes all things 80s themed. She's only 13 and is absolutely loving the 80s, all the musics and things. We got tickets for the Liverpool Comic-Con. The massive Stranger Things fans, my kids. Ava's favourite character is Nell Fisher, which is Holly Wheeler. And she is super, super excited because they all still had Christmas money left over. I said to them, listen, we will pay for your entry to get in, because it was for 5. It was £140 for 5 people to get in, because obviously they're all over the age of 10, so you'll pay that. But if you want photographs or autographs, I think it's only fair that you do it yourself. Now, you can have 2 people on 1 photograph. So Ava's box clever and sort of said to Ethan, right, I know one of your favourite characters is Holly, so do you want to go halves? And he said, yeah, that's fine. So it's $52.50 for the photograph. So they've gone halves on that. So that is booked. She is made up. And then Taylor has paid to see Lucas, which is, his actor's name is Caleb something. But Taylor's absolutely made up now. His was more expensive. His was like 95, I think it was. But Taylor was like, don't care. He's one of my favourite characters. And yeah, so the kids are all super psyched for that. So I will do a little tour. I'm getting taken way off track here. I will do a little show round of the kids' rooms as well. Taylor's is Liverpool themed because he's an absolutely huge Liverpool supporter, just like his dad. And then you've got our Ethan, who's into his gaming and stuff. He's got his PC and everything all set up in there. So the one thing we said was, just because we like country cottage, you don't have to have your room like that. Just because I'm quite old fashioned and I like antiques and stuff doesn't mean that you have to have your room like that. Our tailor used to be a huge horror fan though, so he's got so much horror memorabilia that is put away, the Chucky dolls and everything. He used to have a horror themed room. He loved it. And he's still kept all his memorabilia. It's just tucked away, and he's got Liverpool all up now. So yeah, I will happily show you guys around. I'm going to go and get all this away. I will do the Aldi haul. I might even take you with me. I've got one of those little clickers that I take round. No one judge. So there is a lady that I watch called Broke Until Payday, and she goes round with one of these. You can get them on Amazon, and basically all you do, if you don't know, but you probably will, you literally just click, 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 and as you can see, it goes up. So all's what she does is, just to tally up so she stays in budget, she'll go round and she'll obviously count up in pounds, and if something isn't a pound, she just rounds it off to the nearest pound. So you know, by the time you get to the till, things are going to be cheaper. Already your bill's going to be cheaper. So I do tend to use this when I go shopping, or Ava will use it for me as well. You get them in a pack of 2 off Amazon, a red and a blue, or I think they did have other colours, but they were like £7 for 2. But yeah, it's really nice. Oh, Chris also got that for me from bygone times when we went. I forgot to show that. Wrong way. There we go. Little animated Highland cow. Yeah, and my little bee. Mickey. Right, I will stop boring you. I've got Louis staring at me as if to say, who are you talking to? There's no one there. And on that note, I will go and get this put away, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you again for all your support, and please keep watching. Take care. Bye bye.